This is the Reality Radio Network on Telstar 5 Transponder 5 and on the internet at realityradionetwork.com.
Back, everybody. I'm Sherry Schreiner. Listen to call line 260-356-2611. You can also send me an email or an instant message at SherryTalkRadio@yahoo.com. You got some information sent here, someone on December 21st, 2012, about that being the end of the Mayan calendar, I believe it is, on that date. And so, according to the Mayans, everything just comes to a head right then and there. I mean, it's over. And 2011 and 2012 are kind of years that I've seen in the Bible codes in relation to the second coming of Christ. Not sure if this is the fake wannabe Christ coming, who's going to have his coming charade with the blue beam facades, blue beam project, or if it's the real one. Don't know which one that is, but those years being dominant, 2011, 2012. And so you always know, because Satan comes before the Lord does. And it simply amazes me how many people in the churches today do not know that. I mean, they don't even talk Bible prophecy in a lot of churches today. And it just floors me. I remember growing up as a kid in the Baptist churches, and of course I didn't spend enough time on it as far as I was concerned. But they talked about prophecy, and everybody there always seemed to have a general idea of things coming. And so what they did was, it seemed like when Hal Lindsey came out with his book, Late Great Planet Earth, which was the first book I ever read on Bible prophecy, they just started leaving it to these prophecy gurus. And the churches kind of got out of it and didn't really start talking about it anymore. And so, you can't do that, because a lot of these self-professed gurus end up being ones that work for the agenda and leading people astray with their apostate doctrines and their errors. And what we're finding is a lot of them being Masons. I mean, how many people made Tim LaHaye a multi-millionaire on his Left Behind series? And here he's an about 32nd Mason, degree Mason. And you look at the symbols on his books, and they're Masonic symbols. So he's not even hiding it. I know the book he wrote after the series, a huge Masonic symbol right on the front cover of it. So do Google on him, Tim LaHaye, and you'll see for yourself the Masonic connections he has with the Masons. Also Billy Graham. People raising my eyebrows, Jack Van Impe always being the cheerleader for the Pope. After when he first came out, would not compromise with the Catholic Church, told it like it was, lost his show, lost his airtime, and compromising to begin being nice to the Catholics just to get his airtime back. And so then you went from Jack Van Impe that wouldn't compromise to someone that simply wasn't really standing for much of anything, just falling for the whole ecumenical unity thing. Someone who declared, I was reading on a website, I believe it's deceptioninthechurches.com, where he refers to Martin Luther as being one of the greatest Jesuits that ever lived. And for those of you who don't know who Jesuits are, they're Satan's arm on earth. The Jesuits